You recording? Excellent. All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Lebogang Moratele. I'm your host, and tonight we're going to be talking about your path to financial freedom. It can literally begin tonight because it's got to start sometime. And I know most of us who are here, who are watching, maybe you're watching the recording, we really are looking for ways on how can I break the cycle, because it's a cycle, continuous cycle, the rat race. That's why they call it the rat race, because you're spinning in this wheel and you can't seem to get your way out. And so tonight, I'm going to show you an alternative. Now, full disclaimer, this alternative is not for everybody. Tonight's session is just an information session for you to understand what it is that I do, what it is that you can do where you are without any experience, without a crazy 10-page or 20-page long CV, without huge amounts of capital. You can start a business today online, doing it part-time from home without breaking the bank, and your financial future can change. But guess what? At the end of it all, it is all entirely up to you. Today, I am simply your messenger. I cannot make the change for you. You need to decide to make a change, and then you need to back that up with massive action to ensure that that change actually becomes a reality. So welcome. We're going to be talking about how you could transform your life. We're not talking about another side hustle. The days of side hustling this, side hustling that are over. Today, we're talking about starting a business that is going to require you to shift your mindset, shift to a business mindset, shift to a mindset where you understand that I'm building something massive. Yes, I'm starting small, but where I'm going, this is a business that can give me six figures a month. You could be earning over 10K in dollars on a monthly basis, obviously over time. But tonight, I'm going to start us right at the beginning and show you how you can make an extra 5,000 Rand, 10,000 Rand, 20,000 Rand as a start for whatever it is that you're looking to achieve. So we're exploring a proven path. And I want to just thank you for taking your time for being here. I know they say time is money, but I think it's a little bit more valuable than that, because you cannot get this time back. But this time is an investment towards your future, an investment to learning how can I break out and make sure that my future is better than where I am today. And I know the struggles also. I have been there. Some of you might know me from my podcast, Rise of the Modern Moguls, or you've seen me on others. And I've spoken publicly about the fact that as an entrepreneur, you go through highs and lows. And, regardless of how well you've done previously, the cost of living just keeps on going up. The expenses, you might have got an amazing home, amazing cars, but the upkeep does not slow down. The kids' school fees only increases year in, year out. So you need to have a passive income that you can rely on that can also increase with time. That's not relying on, an increase once a year, waiting for somebody else to decide. A business that you can literally grow as and when you wish. Now, that's the beautiful thing about network marketing, is that it has given me the ability to do that. I love network marketing. I've been in this industry for more than 15 years, and it continues to give amazing results, provided one is willing to do the work and willing to be consistent and focused in building a business. So you don't need experience to get started. Yes, I've been in the industry for over 15 years, but guess what? I'm also learning every day. Things are changing. How we do business has changed. And so you just need to have the willingness to learn. You don't need to have any experience, but just saying, you know what? I put my hand up. I want to do this. I'm ready to learn. Now, those struggles of drowning in debt or missing family moments, they happen to the best of us, where you have credit card debt. I was speaking to somebody earlier today who's just started her career, and she says, Lebo, I'm blessed. Yes, I have this great job. I'm earning I'm earning decent income. She says, but I'm in a rat race. I find myself having to go and get short-term loans just so that I can get the pressure off. And then I pay that loan off. As soon as it's paid off, I'm on to another one. And she was saying, I need to break that cycle of debt. And unfortunately, this is a reality for many people. If it's not the cycle of debt, you could be earning, a massive package in your workplace, but you're missing the family moments. While you're out taking over the boardroom, your kids are going, they have their first swimming competition, and you're not there to be there with them. And those are moments that money can't buy. So it's not just about the financial aspect, but it's about the entire person being able to not just have the finances taken care of, but also the other elements of what makes us whole. And trading time for money. Trading time for money is a formula that will never result in financial freedom. The reason being, you only have 24 hours in a day. Each of us only has 24 hours. But what makes one person's 24 hours more valuable than the next person's is, what are they leveraging? Are they leveraging systems? Are they leveraging people? Excuse me. So if somebody is an employer and they have 15 employees, they're leveraging those employees' time. It's people who have systems like franchises, McDonald's, they are able to leverage a system where they have thousands of these all over the world, and makes McDonald's one of the biggest corporations on this planet. So you need to learn to leverage. You need to move out of what Robert Kiyosaki calls the cash flow quadrant. Now, the cash flow quadrant has four sides, and on the left, this is where you're exchanging time for money. Even as a small business owner, you could be a professional, a lawyer, a doctor, and you could have your own practice. But if you are not there, you are not making money. So that means you're still caught in that cycle of exchanging time for money. You want to move to the to the right hand of the quadrant, where you have systems and time and leveraging systems and people in order for you to make money, where you are going to be able to not only make money from your effort, but from the efforts of your investments, or the effort of the business systems that you have built. And that's all network marketing is. It's a system. It's a system that allows you to partner with a company. In this example, I'll be talking about a company called Dreamz, partnered with Meishi Pro. It's basically one company, but different divisions. And network marketing simply says, a company with a product. Now, this is very important, folks. A company with a product or a service. Now, this product or service obviously has to be a legitimate product or service. I cannot be peddling, for example, illicit substances and say, sell these illicit substances through network marketing. But simply because we use the network marketing platform, we say, oh, it's all good. No, the product and the service has to be legal in that jurisdiction that the companies are operating in. So we need to have a legal product or service, one of value, one that can give you value even if you do not promote the network marketing company. And so let's clear up some myths. Network marketing is not a scam. Many people think, as soon as we say network marketing, they think, oh, they have all these negative connotations come up. And those connotations, sometimes it's granted why they are there, because sometimes people in the industry misrepresent things that are not network marketing, and they say that they are network marketing. But network marketing is a legitimate industry that's worth over $200 billion per annum. In South Africa, it's going towards 2 billion rands per annum. And so this is an industry that is only growing, and it's one that can be extremely profitable if you take the time to learn about it and to start, being active and building the business. It's not about bothering friends. Folks, in 2025, we are not bothering our friends and family. You are not sending on the family group, guys, I've just started a new business. Those days are gone. Now we are operating differently. We are operating with social media. Now, social media has become more than just social. It has become what we deem interest media. And interest media, how do you know it's interest media? Look at your algorithm. What you search for is what comes up. If you are into food and food content, you'll find that your algorithm keeps feeding you what it is that you're interested in. If you love cars, on your algorithm, it is going to mirror what your interests are. And so we are using social media to attract like-minded individuals. You are joining me on this Zoom, or you're watching this recording because you are somebody who says, listen, I'm tired of the rat race. I'm tired of chasing my tail. I want to make an extra income. I want to not just make an extra income, but possibly make a life-changing income. And that is how you have been drawn to tonight's meeting. So you are definitely in the right place. Don't get it twisted. You're in the right place, and you are also going to learn how to draw the right people. So you're not going to go and send on your family group and, a friend group, hey guys, I've started a business. No, you are going to use social media as a tool rather than just using it to doom scroll all day. It is word of mouth, so it's about referral. But now we are using digital tools like our social media, and so all of that we are going to get into because it's a low risk way of getting into business, and the digital layer changes everything. The fact that we are now online, the fact that I can be sitting at home and you can be sitting wherever you might be, anywhere in the world, that changes everything because now we are building globally. I am building a global business from my headquarters here in Johannesburg, South Africa. I have people in Kenya, Sudan, Botswana, Lesotho, Mozambique, the UK, who are becoming a part of my business because of the power of social media. We have no geographical limits. Now, what is the success formula? Before I even get into the business and how it works, we need to, you know, take a look at this for a minute. Business is all about doing it with the right mindset. Now, these are going to be your foundation for you to be successful, whether it is through what I'm talking about tonight or basically anything. If you are going to be successful, you need to develop the right mindset. You need to understand that this is not a hobby. This is not wishful thinking. Treat it like a business. Be consistent, be committed, and that will be your foundation for success, even when it is hard. Because guess what? If it was easy, everybody would do it. If it was easy, everybody would be driving a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, if it was easy. So yes, there will be challenges, but you can overcome those challenges, and you need to prepare yourself mentally to say, it doesn't matter what happens. Some of the challenges, and they're not even major, some of the challenges might be someone reaches out to you on social media, or you've invited somebody who you know is like-minded. They say, I'm going to come. And maybe they do pitch. Then they say, I'm going to get signed up. And then a day or two after saying that, then they say, you know what, this thing of yours, man, it's a scam. And then they are now negative because they've hotspotted somebody else's negativity. They've gone and spoken to somebody who knows nothing about what we're talking about. And now they are coming to to also hotspot you on that negativity. So you need to be able to say, you know what I know. Thank you for coming, but I'm going to move on and keep it moving. So that's what I mean by developing the right mindset. We're talking about a proven system. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. We're going to show you how through social media, we're building funnels, we're building a way for people to understand what we do and helping others see the opportunity. You're going to leverage your support network. Part of your support network is me, what I do. So for example, Tuesday and Thursday, I'm here, I'm doing a live presentation. So when somebody wants to get signed up, they might be referred by you, or they want to learn more about the opportunity. You are going to refer them to a meeting like this or to a recording like this, and you'll be able to leverage myself as the support network and every other team member. We have all the resources that we have that are going to help you accelerate your growth. Now, someone might say, Lebo, I hear you, but I don't have time. I'm working full time. I'm a mom. I'm taking care of kids. I get home. I'm tired. I'm cooking dinner. That is okay. We know that. And that's why this business is so powerful, because just a few focused hours each week can create the momentum that compounds. The compound effect is your best friend with network marketing, because your team can grow exponentially. And I'm going to show you how. Sorry, I'm just checking the time. So the income opportunity that changes everything is what we're talking about tonight. Why is Dreamz so powerful? Well, one of the things is the fact that we are earning in dollars. Yes, I'm here in South Africa spending in rands, but I have a business that pays me in dollars every single month. Now, if I'm in the US and I'm earning $1,000, $2,000, even $5,000, it's not a lot of money. But when I'm here in South Africa and I go for breakfast, or I go for a cup of coffee and it costs me maybe 500-600 rand, for a good breakfast, maybe myself and my mom, or myself and somebody else, that only in dollars costs me about $20-30. So when I'm spending in dollars, it's not the same as when I'm earning in dollars. It's not the same as earning in rand. So the power of the dollar creates financial leverage. And for all of us starting here today, my goal is to see everybody who's committed give themselves a team goal of earning at least an extra $1,000 a month. Now, I see that there are more of us in the room. Thank you for coming. I'm going to ask that let me see. Okay, that's the other day. I'm going to ask that in the chat, if you don't mind, please let me know, if you would, what income would give you that breathing room that you need on a monthly basis. Now, we're not talking about the dream income, the one that's going to give you financial freedom, but that income that you know what, this is the one that's going to make me not stress about putting petrol in my car at, every single week when I have to go to work. When my kids are saying, Mom, we've got this going on at school, that's the income that's going to allow me to take care of those things. If an emergency pops up, I'll be able to handle it. Please, in the chat, if you would just let me know what income would help you keep your head above water. Let's see. Let's have a look. So in the chat, if you don't mind, I know Olivia shared with us the other day that an extra 2,000 Rand would make a difference in her life just to get things started. It's not where she wants to end up, but that is where she wants to see herself starting. Other people shared 10,000 Rand, 20,000 Rand. We had different figures, but what I loved about those figures is that we are showing that we are starting where we are. Tonight, I'm not here to sell dreams and rainbows and say you're going to be a millionaire tomorrow, because that would be a lie. But I'm here to say things can change. And they can change by you taking the first step. Making an extra $1,000 a month with this opportunity is not difficult. And I'm going to show you how. So Filda says 30,000 Rand. Yes, my partner. Oko says an extra 5,000 Rand would give him breathing room. Folks, not being able to do what you need to do. It's like a noose is tied around your neck, and it gets tighter and tighter every month. And having that financial room, you can loosen that noose, and you can now start to even think clearly. So yes, 30K, 5K, Olivia said 2K. Thank you for sharing, folks. I really appreciate that. Thank you for sharing. So those are the amounts that can give us that breathing room. Let's see, we've got somebody else. Grace says 10K. Yes, Grace, 10K. And all of that is available. Now, for somebody who wants to make, 5K, 10K, and somebody who says my breathing room is 30 or 15K, obviously that means you're going into it. You understand that your commitment levels are going to have to be higher than the person who's starting maybe at 5 or 5K or 7K. But what's great is that starting where we are, we can all make that. And before I can get to 30K, I need to start at 2. I need to start at 5. I need to build up there. But this ladder does not end. It's not like at work where there's a ceiling and you cannot break past that ceiling. If they say to you, listen, our package gives you 45K, that's it. Yes, you'll enjoy it month 1, month 2, month 3. But then inflation goes up. The petrol price goes up. Electricity goes up. The income is not going up. So here we start where we are, and we are able to build up. Even the person who said, I need 5K to have that room, once they hit 5K, we don't cap it and say, you said 5K, now we are done. No. 5K was for them to breathe. Now they don't want to just breathe. They want to thrive. And so they'll be able to get to the 8K, 10K, 20K, 30K mark. So there's something for everyone. And so Dreamz is our vehicle to success. It really is, folks. I've been involved in this opportunity for over a year now. It has been consistent. I'll get into who the company is, etc. But Dreamz is our vehicle. And honestly, a vehicle, you can choose any vehicle. There's many vehicles. If I want to get to KZN, I could choose to take a bus. I could choose to take a car. And even the car, what kind of car am I taking? So Dreamz isn't here to compete with other network marketing companies. And that's why I love it, because we're not here to say this product is better than that one. If you're already in network marketing, this is an addition to what you are doing. It's going to complement what you do, not compete with what you do. So Dreamz is a digital platform and community that makes network marketing easier. Everybody who's here, you've gone through my digital business card. You know I have a link where you can click on my WhatsApp. You can click, my podcast is there. Everything is there. That's simply what Dreamz is. It's a digital business card, not the one that I've been sharing. I've got another one. We're just building it out because I wanted to have a little bit more functionality, CRM, appointment booking, and all of that. So that's why I haven't launched that one. But I can't wait to launch it. And basically, that's what a digital business card is. It allows you to become more professional in whatever industry or business that you're already doing. And what's included in the opportunities that we're going to have full training systems. We don't just throw you into the ocean and expect you to swim. We're going to take you step by step. This is how you start. This is what you do. We're going to have suggestions, but you are going to be the one that has to actually do the work. And we have a supportive community that is going to be accessible. The differentiator with Dreamz is that it's plug and play. Anyone in any MLR business can use these systems to accelerate their results. Now, let me go back. Apologies for that. So this is somebody who's in my team. You can see there, this screenshot is from the 18th of March, 2025. And this person earned an income of 635 US dollars. At the time, that was just under 12,000 Rand. So Grace, your 10K is there. Oko, that 5K that you're talking about, you see, it's possible. So this person had referred 15 people personally, because network marketing, we refer products and services, and the companies pay us a commission for doing so. Each company chooses how they want to pay out that commission. What we call a compensation plan. Just like at work, every company has its own compensation plan, its own structure. You know, what do we offer? Do we offer healthcare? Do we offer this? Do we offer that? Each company operates differently. It's the same in network marketing. Every company has a unique compensation plan that they use. Although the principles, you know, if a binary plan is similar, just companies will then customize it for what it is that they do. So with Dreamz, it is possible. And I'm going to get to who Dreamz is and what they offer. So why Dreamz changes everything? It's because they're digital. We are mentorship driven within our community, and you will have that community support. So this is just a screenshot of my Dreamz digital business card, the one that I'm giving a facelift. And so you will be seeing me promoting even on my bio. This is the one I will be sharing very soon. Now, why would you want to get involved in business? Pay off your debt, create family flexibility, and achieve the financial freedom you've been looking for. So this is your moment of decision. Yes, I'm going to go into how Dreamz works. But before I do, you need to decide just off the bat from what I have shared. Are you going to wait any longer? Because in 6 months or 12 months from now, you could still be stressed out, still have mounting debt, still not have time, and you could look back and say, shucks, you know, if I had started in 2025, if I had started in January, we are in what now, September? Many people are saying, you know, if I'd started in Jan, I'd be so far now. If I'd started on Monday, but there's always if. If has to go out the window. It has to be a matter of, let me make the decision. You don't have to wait until Monday. You can make the decision now. And if you wait, you'll have the same stress, the same time constraints. You'll still be stuck next month wishing that you started today. If you start tonight, yes, I'm going to get into the compensation plan, but you need to decide, do I want this or don't I want this? And do I want to build a business that can change my life? That's the question. Dreamz is just our vehicle for us to get there. But the question is, do I want change? And if you start tonight, you'll have mentorship, proven systems, a clear action plan, and every day becomes a step towards the financial freedom that you deserve. So someone might say, I don't have sales experience. Guess what? I don't enjoy selling either. You don't need any sales experience. I'm too busy. Well, success comes from focused effort, not endless hours. I was speaking to somebody today, and she was saying, Lebo, I need help. I'm busy, but I'm not productive. I seem to be chasing my tail. An entrepreneur. And, you know, we had this chat because we're growing all the time. And so here it's not about being busy. It's about focusing on the things that move the needle. So, for example, you focus on maybe 2 sessions a week, a session like this, less than an hour, 2 hours a week to give to a business opportunity, to come to a call. The rest of the week, you're creating content, you know, sending out the right information there online so that people can connect with you. So it's about focused effort. What if it doesn't work? Well, I don't know, because I cannot guarantee will it work or won't it work. And you know why? Because I don't know if you're going to do the work. The only person who can answer that question is you, because you know your commitment level, you know how hard it is that you're willing it to work, you know what you're willing to give up. Will it work for me? Has it worked for me? Most definitely. It continues to work for me month in, month out, because I've put in the effort. Will it work for you? If you put in the effort, yes, it will. And you will not regret getting started. So take action now. Now I'm going to get into how does Dreamz, the opportunity part of it work. Okay, I'm just trying to, okay, there we go. So welcome to Dreamz. We've already spoken about that. And Dreamz is a digital business card. I've shared, you all now know what a digital business card is because you've interacted with mine. And Dreamz says, with this digital business card, okay, my network was a bit bad there. With this digital business card can cost you $10 or $15 a month. Now, $10 here in South Africa, that's approximately 180 Rand. So for 180 Rand, you can start a business today and you can gain access to high value digital tools. If you take the $15 product, that's about 270 Rand per month. And it's built specifically for ambitious entrepreneurs. If you're not ambitious, this is not for you. If you want to generate passive income in USD in today's economy, then guess what? You're in the right place. This is for you. So how does the compensation plan work? I was tongue-tied there for a second. It's simple. You pay your $10 or $15 a month. That gets you your product. It says investment, but they're saying an investment in the product. We're not investing hoping to get a return. This is a product. Whether I refer people or I don't, I have my digital business card that I can use. So for $10 or $15 a month, that gets you your business card. Now, what do? You refer. Who are you referring? Like-minded individuals who want to build an extra income or who want to build life-changing income. We are not here because you saw me say, hey, do you want to know how you can get a digital business card? The business card is our tool. It's our vehicle. And it's a great tool. However, we are here because we want to learn how to make income. So you generate income by referring new members, new consumers. And because these people are paying monthly, remember it's a monthly subscription. And a monthly subscription allows us to earn a monthly income. And the compensation plan that they use is a binary plan. And I'll explain exactly what a binary plan is in the next slide. So let's have a look. This over here is you. My writing is always so horrible, folks. I apologize. So this is you. Now, binary means two. So with the Dreamz plan, you are building a left team and a right team. So when you come on board, the company says refer as many people as you want. The minimum that you need to refer is at least 2 people who will also duplicate. It doesn't help to refer 2 people who get the digital business card, but they are not growing the business. Because yes, you'll make a little bit of commission, but it ends there. But if you get on 2 people who understand that they're here to make money, then you will have duplication. So when you refer person number 1 and person number 2, and automatically on an online system. We're not using pen and paper to track this. All of this is tracked online through the systems that they have built. So when you refer person number 1 and person number 2, one person is placed on your left team, the other person is placed on your right team. And Dreamz uses what we call a 1-to-1 cycle ratio, meaning for every person you have on the left and you have a person on the right, that is what we call a cycle. A cycle simply means income earned. That's what a cycle is. Okay, let me hurry up now. Income earned. So if I have one person on the left, one person on the right, that is a cycle I will earn. Regardless of whether this person is taking a $10 product or a $15 product, it doesn't matter. The cycle is the same. How is that possible? Because Dreamz uses a pool system. So 80% of all subscriptions goes into a pool. At the end of the month, that pool is divided amongst the number of cycles. So at the moment, our cycle value varies anything from $4, oh, my handwriting again, $4 to $6 per cycle. So today I'm going to use $5 as an example. So if you have one person on the left and one person on the right, that means you will earn a total of $5 in commission because you have one pay. But now this person goes out and they refer 2 people. This person also goes out and refers 2 people. So that means you will have 2 people this side referred by this one, and you have another 2 people referred this side. So that means here now you have got 2 cycles because 2 people on the left, 2 people on the right, that's another 2 cycles. So as your team grows, you will be growing these cycles and you will be earning for these cycles every single month. That is the gist of how the compensation plan works. So your teams need to work in harmony. It's not a one-trick pony. It's not about you doing all the work. If you think you're going to do all the work in network marketing, you will not be successful. This is about leveraging what other people are doing. John Paul Getty says, I'd rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. My very first podcast guest, Philda, I think she's here with us tonight. She put it beautifully to say, if there is a heap of sand that you have to get rid of, and you can choose to do it by yourself, or you can choose to do it with others. But as soon as it's done, you will get paid. How will you choose to do it? And that is basically network marketing in a nutshell. So let's look at the income. It's a one-to-one cycle. A person on the left and the person on the right equals income. Each completed cycle triggers automatic commission payouts. How are commissions calculated? Every month, the month runs from the first day of the month to the last day of the month. On the last day of the month, at the end of the day, the system will do an automatic commission run, and then those funds will then be paid into your, you will show on your wallet. All you need to do, because we are international, you need to go into your back end and withdraw your income. Now, if you're in South Africa, like myself, and you're getting paid with maybe FNB or Capitec, that income takes less than 15 minutes, in my experience, to come through. But obviously, bank to bank, we have differences. So about an hour, you should receive your money coming from the UK to here in South Africa. Now, let's look at some examples of income earned. If you have a small team, now for my networkers in the group, you will understand the power of this. Let's say you have got 10 people on your left and 15 people on the right. Maybe you refer 20 people yourself and you put some on this side, some on that side. That means for 10 people on your left, 15 on your right, that is a total of 10 cycles. Remember our one-to-one pay. So your income will be about $50, give or take. Remember, this amount does fluctuate, but that's an income of $50. That's about 1,000 Rand here in South Africa every single month. So you refer the people once, but the income is monthly. As your team grows, because now you're motivated, you see that it's working,